What would my ghost outfit be if I had to come back and haunt my friends? That cracks me up. I've never been asked that. Hi, I'm Jessie Jo Stark, and I'm going to be walking you through my tour wardrobe for my upcoming tour.
Hit the floor. Try to fly. Is this it? Went to heaven. Not today.
I have arrived at the loincloth. I've been kind of searching for my vibe my whole life. Never really felt comfortable in that many clothes, typically either in a suit or completely nude. A lot of these are inspired by like burlesque, punk, Poison Ivy, Heir, just like things I've gathered throughout my life. This tour specifically, I am kind of going for like a boudoir lace energy and then rhinestone cowgirl. So I'm gonna show you some of them. This is one of my most recent ones that I actually made for Vegas. I just opened for Post Malone on New Year's, which was like the sickest show of my life. And Michael Schmidt made this with me. It's like, it was inspired by like just Vegas showgirls. There's feathers, rhinestones, beads, bra, loincloth, and then there's this little, also like how cute are these little Hello Kitty hangers that I got in Singapore when I was on tour. This is like the vest that goes over the bra. It's really pretty. And then kind of as the show goes on, I take all the items off. It's got these like cute little buttons and everything's just so detailed with Michael. Like how cute is this little mic pack? I've actually known Michael Schmidt my whole life. He worked with my parents and one day I called him and was like, can you make me Elvira for my Halloween costume? So now we're working together and he's just like, every little thing is so sick. Depending on the piece, sometimes I sit down and like pin and we just have like arts and crafts day. I love collaborating with my friends, especially my friend Mark, my friend Swapnali. This is a Chrome Hearts vest. This is the first spike ever made at Chrome. I actually designed, I had to convince my dad to make a spike and a stud. He just like didn't get it and then we finally did it. And I made the first spiked T-Rex dinosaur. I grew up loving dinosaurs. I wasn't really into Barbies. And so I kind of spiked the back. I wanted to feel like a monster, like a dino, and have like a masculine edge. And then the bottom piece, and I kind of mix match all these, but this is iconic cemetery cross patches from Chrome, obviously created by my dad and mom. Can't take credit for that, but then just designed my own version of, I feel like I have a piece of my family with me on stage, like per garment. So I've just been like really having a lot of fun with these. The mind is going and there's gonna be a lot more to come. I think the most challenging part for me has been just finding my most, like, what am I comfortable in up there? You know, I wanna feel like tall, I wanna feel like a feline, I wanna be able to stomp, I wanna be able to dance. Anything that makes me feel restricted really messes with my performance. So arriving here has been like, the minute I put this on, I feel like I'm second skin, which is kind of like how I feel in my stage boots. These are my stage boots. They're called Sugar Jones. They're my second skin. I have them in every color possible. Here's a few. You know, the name came about through being called Sugar Jones on tour when I used to tour with my godmother because I had such a sweet tooth. I used to perform in Creepers. Gave me the stomp, but it didn't give me the like feline walk. So I wanted, when I met with my friend Chris and we just like sat down and I was about to do my first real deal music video for Fire of Love. And I was like, I want to be in spider web lace and rhinestones and half naked and I want a boot. So we made the first boot together and I ended up in the end wanting to produce them because my friends were like, you know, you can't be the only one that owns these. And I was like, but I can't. So I kind of wanted to share and I decided to make them and share them with the world. And now they're Chrome Hearts, Sugar Jones. The minute I put this on, everything kind of transforms and I'm able to just be my full self on stage. This one's got a dagger. Sometimes I do spike pulls on stage. I like when they like jiggle around. Oh, and this has my Sugar Jones handwriting in each pair. We have a star because I believe we are all stars. So I did that as a little cute thing. And then some of them got like, all the boots are falling. Some of them have cross patches, like 3 cross patches. Frankenstein and his fucking boots. Okay, this is another favorite of mine. I wanted it to be like a rhinestone cowgirl, kind of trashy. It's Deadly Doll, which is my merch brand. I actually created Deadly Doll it comes from a song name. And I was going on tour and my dad was like, you need tour merch. And I'm like, okay. So I made it. And then again, everybody was like, can we have some? And so I started to make like crew necks and sweatshirts and hats, and it's just kind of turned into its own world. And I've been able to express all these different sides of me through these women and different characters. And there's all these really strong female characters and energies behind each piece of artwork. And I've been able to collaborate with a lot of artists through it. There's like bits and bobs all over the place, but this is the skelly pants that I've cut, and I always use everything over, so I've been like wearing them as little leg warmers. These are like a bunch of little things that I've worked on. Some Chrome Hearts bags I've designed. This is like the devil hat my grandma and I created for my boyfriend, who I work with on creative and styling, the little devil hats, but made by Grandma Rita. And these are my favorite boots. This is actually a new pair. They're just custom. They say my dog's name, who's like genuinely the love of my life, and I just like to wear her on my feet. So these are going on tour. This is my favorite. I also got this made for Vegas with Michael Schmidt, and he surprised me and put these fabulous like little balls on the end, and they were served as a weapon on stage. And I just really want to go for like a Dita Von Teese burlesque type energy. People have been telling me I can't wear this again, only for Vegas, so I'm probably honestly gonna wear it all the time just to upset everybody. This is one of my faves too. It's inspired from like an old Seditionaries shirt. I got the same fabric and printed my Modern Love Deadly Doll Girl on it because I wanted her on stage too. This is the Butterfly Girl. She's so fab. She's like wrapped in barbed wire. This is one of my favorites, and it was inspired by Cher's Turn Back Time outfit / video. We kind of wanted to do this like pattern that she's known for with the outfit, and then I kind of did my flair with my studs, rhinestone studs. I wore this to my LA show, my first headline tour. Wanted to make something very special, and I think that was the start of like my rhinestone era. Here's the bra that matches. A patent chrome vest. That was pretty major fit. She stays in a box. Lastly, this is going on the road as well. It's my favorite guitar. It was designed by a special someone in my life. This is me being all gooey with bats. It's leopard, and it says wider than a mile. On the bottom, it's from a song from my favorite film, Breakfast at Tiffany's. And it says Deadly Doll on top. Everything I take on the road, I always try to make the bus feel like a home, and everything has to have a meaning in my life. And I feel like this holds a lot of that, so she's coming on the road. While I'm on the road, what can I not live without? I would say my Sugar Jones stage boots. My tour rider is pretty lit. I've got Dr. Pepper on there, hot tamales, flaming hot Cheetos, and then like water, vegetables. How would I define my personal style? I don't know how to define anything about me. I always say my genre is horrific hillbilly, and my personal style, I would say I like to be either really, really comfy and warm or completely naked and by a beach. My godmother, recently, I waited a really long time to ask her for something kind of crazy, and I called her up and said, do you think I could borrow your archived Bob Mackie look for Vegas? I'm playing a pretty big show. I think it's the time. And she said, if it fits, it's yours. So that was probably the coolest thing she's ever let me borrow or given me in my life. It's amazing. My mother and father obviously started their brand Chrome Hearts, and I feel like, honestly, they started it not long before I was born. So I really, in a way, feel like I've just been growing with them, growing with the brand, and kind of watching them build this incredible world. You know, felt like they were superheroes. I wanted to be them, and I wanted to participate in any capacity. I remember making a bag when I was really little, always begging to like be at the factory or play with scraps. I just wanted to pave my own path. And then I realized this brand is so entirely in me, and I'm a part of it, and I've embraced it, and I love it. What would I tell someone that's deciding to join this fashion or music world? I would say really fight to be yourself. Practice the word no, but honestly, don't be afraid to say yes to things. There's a couple things I really wish that I participated in. Intuition is the most important thing. If you think you're right, I don't know, I kind of think you're right. So don't listen to anybody. What would my ghost outfit be if I had to come back and haunt my friends? That cracks me up. I've never been asked that. My ghost outfit. Well, I would just be naked. I don't think... I would have like some fabulous like rhinestone sheet. I love like the comedic side of horror, so it would have to be very juvenile. But it would just be a sheet, and then I could just take it off, and I'd have like a little cute like white like latex thong with like a little ghost in rhinestone. Thank you so much for being here with me today and looking at all my fits. I've had a fabulous time. I hope I see you at a show. Stay cool.